professional level. This is why. What most of you guys don't understand is that August 1st is kind of totally blown out of proportion compared to how actually important it is in the recruiting process. Here's the deal, guys. The vast majority of you guys, 95% plus of you guys will not get called on August 1st. That's okay. The reality is that most guys who end up going on to be successful in college baseball, whether it's at the Division I level, Division II, etc., they don't get called on August 1st. These are the top guys in the country, at least what schools have identified as the top guys. So Clemson may think a guy's really good. Georgia Tech may think that guy's not really good. Tennessee may think that guy's really good. Alabama may think he's not that good, right? So each school is going to identify, these are the guys we have to go after early because we think they're some of the best players in the country. But most of you guys are not there yet. And that's fine. At Elite Sports Advising, we've had dozens of commitments this past summer in the 26 class and still are going to have more this fall that will end up being at Division I. Some will be D2, different levels, maybe JUCO, but you don't have to get an offer on August 1st to be a good player. The reality is that you have from August 1st until really the beginning of summer, let's call it beginning of June, to totally transform the type of player you are. Do not make August 1st bigger than it is because it's not that important, guys. What's important is that every day you're putting the work in to get to a school that you think you can have success at and that you want to play for. Most guys will just not be at that level yet. We've had plenty of guys not only commit to Division I's this past summer, but commit to Power 4 schools, 26s, who this past summer, just a few weeks ago wrapped up, a week ago wrapped up, that committed to Power 4 schools. They are still going to be looking next summer for U27s. Will there be less spots? Sure. But they're still going to be looking. And they're going to be making additions as you get into later in the fall and even over the winter. So do not panic if you do not get called on August 1st. Most guys will not, like I said, okay? Number 3, if you are a guy that hasn't got called on August 1st, and maybe you thought you were going to. Maybe your travel coach, your high school coach has said, you know, this school's called about you, this school's called about you. Well, if that's actually true, and the school has called about you, that means they have identified something in you. Maybe they're, you know, we think he's a good player, we think he's going to be a good player, we're not quite sure yet. That's a great indicator to get to those schools' camps. So get to camps that want you, or at least are interested. Now, how do you know if they're really interested or not? Like I said, at Elite Sports Advising, we do that for our clients. We're reaching out to coaches, hey, should this so-and-so come to this camp? Should this guy, you know, is it worth it for him to fly 2 hours to get to this camp? I know you said you like him, but is it worth it for him? Like, we filter all that out for you. So one, you're not wasting money traveling all over the country, going to camps that are really not going to bring you any value. But secondly, if they don't know who you are before you get to the camp, you're going to have to really ball out to show what you can do. All right, so make sure if you are going to go to those camps, again, if a travel ball coach or a high school coach has been, you know, contacted by a school, that means they're digging on you. That means there's some interest there. Good idea to get to those camps. Now, the reality is this, guys, for those of you who are getting calls on August 1st, do not make a hasty decision. Do not make a decision based on, this school's, it's a great school. You know, I feel like I like it. Do some research. If you haven't seen the campus, get out to the campus. If you haven't seen the town around the campus or the city, if it's in a major city, check it out. There's a lot of kids who don't like rural campuses. There's a lot of kids that don't like, you know, make campuses in the middle of a big city, like where I went to Georgia Tech in the middle of Atlanta. So you have to know your preferences, what your objectives are, right? Okay, everyone wants to get to college baseball, play in the big leagues, play professionally, but I also, part of the reason I chose Georgia Tech was because I knew it was a great education and a degree from Georgia Tech carried a lot of weight. Understand, guys, I mean, we got a day left, right? This video will be posted a day before August 1st. Make sure that you know what you want out of this process. Is your, like, listen, my goal was, number one goal was I wanted to go somewhere I could get on the field because I wanted to play professional baseball. So I picked the school that had the most openings in the outfield because I knew at the end of the day, all right, I got 3 spots to compete for, maximize my chances. If I can't make it, at least I picked the school where I had the best shot, right? That was my goal. That's not everybody's goal. Some of you guys may think, you know what, I just want to get to the best education school. I'm going to work as hard as I can to play professional baseball, but if I can get to an Ivy League or a Georgetown or a school like that, man, I'm set up for the rest of my life. And they have the major I want, right? That's a decision that each of you needs to make individual decisions on what you want out of playing college baseball and the recruiting process. Remember, if your guy's getting called August 1st, you're probably going to get called by a few other schools, probably minimum. There are not many guys that just get one call, even though there probably are some out there. So use this time to research those schools that have called you. Again, doesn't mean you're getting an offer day one, but if you're getting a phone call, that means they've really identified you as a guy they think they're going to offer, if not offering you on the phone. And definitely get to a camp if you're getting called by those schools. So my advice is this, guys, for those of you out there will be All-Americans in the Power 4 level, mid-major level, low D1 level, all over the place that don't commit until their summer after their junior year. So if you think because you don't get a call tomorrow that I must not be that good, get out of here. Do not let this affect your mental state. And actually, use it as motivation to prove all the coaches that didn't give you a phone call wrong. Use it every day to wake up, get a lift in, eat enough calories, get your baseball work in, get it done in the classroom so that maybe 5 months from now, maybe 7 months from now, the same coach who maybe saw you this summer and thought, you know, he's all right, I don't know if he's on our level yet, goes, man, how did I miss on this guy? How did I miss on this guy? And if you think you can't do that in 7 or 8 months, I promise you can. You just got to make that decision every day. Guys, I hope this video helps you understand that August 1st is not nearly as important as you think it is. It's great. Congratulations if you get to talk with some coaches tomorrow. Know what you want out of the process. Know what your goals are. Value playing time and the ability to get on the field first. Do some research. Did these guys let freshmen on the field? How many freshmen started for them last year? Look at those things. If your goal is to be a starter as a freshman, like it was for me, that's got to be what you look at. Hadn't had a freshman start in 2 or 3 years? I mean, you talk to the coach about it. Hey, coach, like, I love the school. You guys made me my number one, but I haven't seen a freshman start for you guys in 2 or 3 years. Like, is that kind of the philosophy you're going to have or what? And again, some schools are going to change their philosophies year by year depending on how much they lose. Ask tough questions. I promise you guys, if coaches like you enough to call you on August 1st or whenever they're talking to you, ask tough questions. Because even though you may think, oh, the coach isn't going to like you when I ask this, no, he's going to respect you more, and he's going to know right away, man, this guy's serious. He's serious about his career. He's serious about this decision. Now they're going to want you even more. So get on the phone with those guys tomorrow. Ask tough questions. Ask where you're at with them. And again, do your research. I hope this helps, guys. Let me know in the comments any questions you have about August 1st, how to proceed, what you should be doing this fall. If you have any questions like that, get in the comments. Let me know. Again, go to our website, elitesportsadvising.com. Fill out our evaluation request form. If you're interested in working with us and you want some help and clarity and guidance in the process, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to work for you. And again, guys, thanks for all the support on the YouTube channel. We will have our live streams coming back soon. I'll give you guys the timing for that. And appreciate you guys. So have a good rest of your day. Again, and good luck tomorrow.